Hi, I'm Richanda, and so I'm going to be doing a video about a bunch of inboxes I've gotten from one guy about circumcision. So, he's pretty defensive. It's kind of funny. And he keeps saying, this will be my last inbox, and then keeps sending more. Like, I wonder how many more I'll get from him tonight. So, yeah, I'm not going to tell you guys his name, but he has a display picture of a koala bear and says he's from China, but brags about America. So, like, what's up with that? And then, so he says that I don't even know what I'm talking about. That I'm an inbred, dumb ass Canadian bitch. He says that his dick's 7 inches long and sticks out perfectly in the air, blah blah blah. Like, I don't care about your size. And he's trying to say that circumcised dicks are crusty and nasty. Not if you just wash them like you're supposed to, and you're supposed to wash everywhere else too. And he says it's not shaped right. So that doesn't even make sense, because guess what? You're born with your dick shaped that way, so your penis is the one that's actually not shaped right because you're missing a piece. So he's like, I bet you get wet being in the vicinity of my dick. You wish. And then talks about some girl who he used to fuck and said that uncircumcised dicks were disgusting. He says that he agrees. And stuff. And so, and I'm sure to the intact guys that she slept with, she said circumcised penises were gross. So, girls lie. And I'm sure she would never circumcise her vulva for you. So, I don't know why a guy would circumcise their dick for a girl. And so, what do you think? Everyone should get circumcised because do you have a problem? Like, get real. You're pretty insecure, I think. And you don't say uncircumcised. You say intact. See, you're not even educated on the proper terms. And you think you're educated about circumcision? Yeah, right. So then the next inbox, they're all quite long, so I'm just kind of going through bits of it. He said, Mark, Ashley, and Mendingo are circumcised. Do you think their dicks are ugly? So he sent a link. I'm not going to watch it. I don't watch porn. And how the hell do I know? I've never seen their dicks. I've actually never even heard of them. So, and then he goes off about people with circumcised dicks. A lot of women say aren't as good. He says real woman, not from some made up poll by some circumcision activists. So you said that wrong too. It's an intactivist, not activist. Like, where'd you even get that from? Have you done any research? Because it doesn't sound like it from the words you're using. And real women and men accept each other as is and protect their babies. They would never hurt their babies, so. And then, I think a long time ago, like over a year ago, me and Susie did a video about how it's easier to give an intact penis a hand job. So he goes off about this in like a million inboxes because he just can't get over that video about how it looks better and how you grab it from the, he goes into details about how to do it. Like, okay, yeah. And he just keeps going off about how easy it is. Well, it's just as easy with an intact penis too. And he just goes off about this for quite a while, actually. And then he goes off about how his dick gets mad hard and doesn't point downwards, like uncircumcised. Challenge anything I've said. Okay, so like I said, the word is an uncircumcised. It's intact. And the foreskin pulls back when you're hard. It looks the exact same as a circumcised penis. And obviously the penis stands up when it's hard for an intact guy too. So see, you're not even educated on that. What do you think? Their penis sticks down when they're hard? It doesn't work that way. It works the exact same way when it gets hard. It stands up. Everyone should know that. It's just, you should be embarrassed how stupid you sound. And like, I'm sure when you're not hard, it hangs low too. So pretty much everything you're saying is bullshit. And you should read Sex as Nature Intended It. And maybe you'll get a bit more educated. And then he said, this is another one. LOL, America won most medals at the Olympics because we circumcised, bitch. Peace out. Okay, so you're not even American apparently, so I don't know why you're standing up for them so much. Why aren't you defending China? I think they won quite a few medals at the Olympics too, so I don't know. Okay. So he says that everything he's heard about circumcision is either A, bullshit, or B, doesn't apply to me because, like to him, not me, because he's cut extremely loose, and he has a big dick, and that apparently giving him a hand job would be easier than with some uncut person. So, if you're so pro-circumcision, shouldn't you be cut tighter? You wouldn't want any foreskin. Why are you bragging about your foreskin? Like, what's with you? And what's with you in hand jobs? Like, you mention them in pretty much every inbox. Like, get over that video, seriously. It's just easier. The penis is the way it's meant to be. So I don't know why you're bragging about having some foreskin left when you're the one who wants it all gone. You're bragging about a little bit because you want to be intact or something. You're not convincing me, you're trying to convince yourself, it sounds like. And then he said, my girl also literally said ew when I asked about uncut dick, lol. So it's intact again. And who cares? Lots of girls say ew about circumcised penises and the scars and stuff too. So, this one's kind of shorter, so I'll just read the whole thing. Your ancestors in Africa have probably been doing circumcisions for 50,000 years or more. It's not quite as unnatural as you might think, I guess. Another thing is funny. How the faulty research, okay, never mind, this is not short, they've done, I have no feeling in the tip of my dick, huh? Funny, because sometimes when I jerk off, I rub away the tip and squeeze it. Okay, TMI, but circumcision is an unneeded surgery. Like, there's no point of it. Of course it's an unnatural thing. Like, you're cutting away something that's meant to be there. Like, put two and two together. If it wasn't needed, evolution would have done without it by now, I guess. So it's there for a reason. And no one said that you don't have any feeling, just not as much feeling as you would have had if you had a foreskin. Okay, and then, so this is quite a bit of a long inbox, so I'm just going to read part of it. The funny part is, before I came across your channel, I never even heard of some of this shit before. Sorry, but in the real world, most women prefer circumcised dicks. So I get all my information from, like, books and, you know, internet, stuff like that, so you can look it up too. And in the real world, most prefer intact. It's only in America, really, that people are all obsessed with circumcision. More people are intact in the entire world than circumcised. Okay, and then he talks about the degree it sticks up and stuff. Well, a circumcised guy's penis sticks up at that degree too, or even a better degree, so, okay. he sent some weird stuff. But, he's saying that 70% of circumcised people can jerk off because they have foreskin intact at the bottom. So what about the other 30%? Like, think about it. And he says, now he goes off about his foreskin again. Think I have no foreskin at all? Who the fuck did you fuck who was circumcised? They must have done a really bad job. I can grab my dick and jerk off by the skin anytime I want, easily. Without it hard, it looks better. End of story. So, he keeps talking about his foreskin, so obviously he misses it or something. Or wishes he had a chance to have it. Because he keeps bragging about it. Like, seriously. Obviously, he knows it's a good thing. And you may have a tiny bit, but you still don't have it all. And having it all is the best. Okay, so this is his last one. So, he says, basically, I'm missing a little flap of skin, which would shrink the head of my dick if it were left on, probably. Okay, so obviously you're not educated. You don't even know yourself because you say probably, which means you have no idea. You just made that up. It doesn't shrink the head of your dick. And it goes off. And so, more about how he agrees that people with no foreskin probably wouldn't be any good to fuck. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you pretty much have no foreskin. You have a tiny bit. So, yours hardly really counts either. And, he says he doesn't go around looking at other dudes' dicks. Well, then why are you sending me porn star names and stuff? Obviously, you've looked at some other dudes' dicks. And, he said, I guess you do what you do partially because you just like little boys getting cut. And I respect that, but, most girls like circumcised better. Not most girls prefer circumcised. And you know what? Lots of girls don't even know the difference. So, like, looking at it, a hard penis, they look the exact same. And when a girl likes you, they'll say how awesome your penis is. And then once they hate you, it'll be terrible. Girls who don't are retarded nature fucker activists. Like you probably. So again, it's intactivist. You really have no idea what you're talking about, you can tell. Or had some small dick circumcised dude with no foreskin. Facts. Okay, so you're just trying to convince yourself. Clearly. That's what most of these inboxes sound like. And so I've never called down anyone who is circumcised. And I've always been respectful and stuff. But it's wrong to do to babies. Pretty much if a guy decides to, as an adult, then that's okay. Then it's his choice. But it's not okay for a parent to take something like that away from their child without them having the choice. Every little boy deserves to grow up with an intact body to do with as he pleases. So, like, sure, you're happy, but lots of guys aren't happy too. If you comment on one of the videos, lots of guys will comment about how they were circumcised and they're not happy with it. Everyone should be happy with their own penis, but protect their sons. Because it's not fair for their son to grow up. Everyone should have the choice as an adult. The penis does not belong to the parents. It belongs to the man. And sure, you're happy, but maybe your son won't be. So, let your children have the choice. Don't circumcise your babies. Keep your children intact. Thanks for watching. Bye.